Ah, nice. With Jin. Ah, nice. Ryujin's super fast with Armor King, and then got demoted like 3 times in a row the other day, and I was just like, you know, when you're just having a really shit run, and you just tell yourself, okay, I need to stop playing. But I didn't stop, and I kept losing. So now I'm like, fuck ranked. Yep. Yep. So I'm going to stay off it for a little while, stick to playing league matches, see how that goes. But this should be a good one. This should be a really good one. We've got Coop Star against Rem. And Coop plays a couple of characters, going with King. He's got a really solid Jin as well, so I wonder if he will switch if he loses. But let's see what happens. Ah, okay. Man, Coop's movement is so sharp. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know, yeah. They want to show off their slick movement is all it is. My backdash is better than your backdash. Yep, he's been playing Noctis recently, so I'll be super interested to see if he busts out the Noctis. I think it's quite early days, but man, that would be great to see. You're not a fan of Noctis? Right, yep. Yeah. Yeah, there's certain characters. There's a separate online tier list. We all know it, and Noctis is definitely up there online. Yep. That would be nice. Nobody ever wave dashes with King though, do they? It's too much effort. They do a single crouch dash into whatever. Yeah, snapped. Yeah. He's the one who kind of pioneered the most efficient way of doing it. He's made loads of tutorial videos on the best way to do it as well. But it's still too much effort to the extent where only he does it. Possibly. Yeah. There's actually a strong culture of Australian kings. One of the best Armor King players when Armor King first came out in DR was an Australian player by the name of Shukadai, and he pioneered so much of the tech which is still relevant today. But I haven't really kept up with what's going on there. He's a fairly honest character though, to the extent where you're not really going to get robbed if you don't know too much about it. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about down back 3? Do you think down back 3 is reactable? Yeah, yep. You sure? Yeah. Oh, the stream is saying they can't hear you, Josh. Let me try and enable you. It might be my settings. I'll just have a quick look. There you go.
I was doing it in the main settings. See if that's fixed it.
So yeah, let us know if you can hear Josh now.
1 2 1 2. No, I can't hear me still.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Oh, you can. Cool. There we go. Great. Okay.
Sweet.
Perfect timing. Just about to start the set.
Just in time for the fireworks.
Yeah. So here we go. You might want to mute the background stream now.
Yeah. 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 My bad.
All good.
There we go. Sorted. So, I'm such a noob.
That's no same here. I've not really streamed much from the channel itself. All the matches have been happening at inconvenient times for me, so other people have been streaming, thankfully.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see.
One thing to look out for with Rem, though, is he's very, very, very good at placing Feng's barge. Like, I was experimenting with Feng a while ago, and we mirrored, and the amount of them I was getting hit by, it was unreal.
Yeah, he's very much an instinct player, isn't he? Once he has kind of a feel of the pace and the flow of the match, he becomes really hard to stop.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Straight on the forward 4, but not chased him down. Seems content to play a long-range game against Feng.
And this is the kind of stuff Rem loves, you know, the kind of setups he has, especially around his back turn and sidestepping game.
Yeah, definitely. This King's played pretty passive so far.
Yep, very safe as well.
Yes.
That was one of the big buffs in Season 2, back 4 becoming plus 4. Yeah, yeah. It's tough to use that back 4, the plus frames on it, because you go into back turn, but still a nice little buff. Ah, very nice. Tiana Twister. Oh, he's got the life advantage. Run away! Run away! Yeah.
Why are you going in?
Oh, nice step.
Oh, sidestep hop kick. Okay.
Oh, he misjudged the.
I'll give him a 10 for effort.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a 10
you may as well
for
try start at the start of the set, right? When you have to gauge what kind of shit will work.
Yeah, exactly. I got a question for you. Feng's Quarter Circle Forward 1, the big elbow that hits slow, isn't it minus 14 on block?
It is minus 14, yeah. So he should get a while standing. No, his while standing 2-2 is 15 frames, so.
Yeah, but I was thinking his full crack down forward 2, isn't that 14?
No, it's not. No, no.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh, that sucks. Buff King.
But his while standing 4 is one of the chunkier ones, so it's not all bad. True. The worst thing about the. Oh, nice block, but no punish.
No. Dear.
Oh, nice tombstone.
Tombstone, though. Good OG
What's the follow-up
as well.
Yeah. Oh, he did the right. Well, it's a guessing game, and he guessed correctly.
Yeah.
Oh wow! From downtown.
Okay, can he get a crack? No, he can't. But moonsaults.
Nice.
Okay.
And really annoys me as an Armor King player how much better King's moonsault is than his.
Yeah, but that's because King's just got like a big chunky hurt box, which becomes his hitboxing moonsault. I mean, to be honest with you, I'd take a worse moonsault with the ability to actually sidestep things. That's me personally.
Oh, the throws are coming out now.
You better attack it. You better attack it, Rem.
Oh,
it's deep.
It hurts to watch.
Oh, the running knee. You could have got guaranteed
half
combat
bar
kick
gone in 2 moves. Yeah, you're right. The movement is so slick. It's such a well-placed hop kick.
Kicks over the...
is he going for the ground grab? He is.
Unbroken, that's game. That is game.
Yep.
Woo! Ric Flair! Woo!
The 2 break throw did not break it.
Man just tapped out. That's 1-0 Coop.
It's what King does to you. If you make 1 or 2 wrong decisions, your bar's gone. Your life's gone.
Rip. Yeah. No, I do find myself playing, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 days a week with RC, Aaron, the King player.
Yeah,
so, pretty well versed in fighting against King. It's funny seeing a different take on him.
Yeah, he's one of the most expressive characters in terms of how differently he can be played. You know, you get those Kings that are pure pokes, really safe. Kings that are, you know, purely setup based with throws, Others that like to rely on the chain grabs and all the damage they can get out of that.
Yeah.
Such variety in the character.
It's cool when you see the old school characters, because these characters have been built up and built up and built up over Tekken games, just more and more tools, so you get like definitive styles, whereas like new school characters you have to play them a certain way.
Yeah.
Whereas like an OG character you get a lot more creativity.
Absolutely.
I do feel a little bit bad for Rem's Feng there. I don't feel like he necessarily did too much wrong. But...
No, yeah, it's a case of he didn't get to run his game, and Coop absolutely ran his.
Yeah, 100%. I was honestly I was expecting to see a more nuts in your face take on King, but then again, if he's a Jin player, I suppose he is more comfortable fighting Feng at mid range because that's where you grind.
It's a really interesting mix of using quite slick movement to cause little micro whiffs, but also mixing it up with really sudden grabs. It's quite effective.
Yes, definitely.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, let's look for an adaptation.
Yeah.
Oh, snap! Not Feng, Kazuya.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Like the anti-Feng.
Yeah, you couldn't get further away, could you?
No, you really couldn't. I will say this: I really, really, really like Kazuya against King. Like as a matchup, this is just horrible for King, but it does take a very, very strong player to bring that out in Kaz. So.
Sure. What's your thinking around it? The kind of threat of the electric stopping kind of grab setups and things like that.
Electric stopping the grab setups. What's it called? Demon Scissors is really, really good on the wake up options. Hell Sweep obviously is always an issue. He just gets really good junky punishment, and King's back one doesn't really matter because Kazuya's not really looking for counter hits, so he won't provoke him too hard.
And there it was straight away. The electric comes out.
Yep. Honestly, if I was Rem, I'd just get the knockdown and I'd go absolutely nuts. Now that Kazuya's got forward 4, you've got legit Oki, and what the hell wall bounce was that?
Nice break.
That's quite a nice giant swing setup actually. I like that.
It is, yeah. I do
good block,
exact same thing with Armor King. Everybody's waiting for that second hit. Nice. No break.
Trying to move it. Oki, no Oki.
Ah, Warden escape.
What? How did that not throw him out of the air? It's King. You can't jump King.
He must have done a command grab like Tombstone or Tier 1 or Twister. It's only the normal grabs or Giant Swing or Shining Wizard that will grab out of the air.
I know, but it's like 80%.
Actually, no, Tier 1 or Twister should have grabbed as well. He did the one throw that wouldn't have grabbed him out the air. It must have been Tombstone.
Literally the only throw that wouldn't have worked there. Man just neutraled King. Mad plus friends on that down back 4 from Kazuya as well. You can't really do much about it, King, especially as you can't sidestep.
Tombstone. He's working it now. He's keeping him in place with the down forward ones, the 2-1s. Nice whip punish.
Tried to chase down a wake up sidestep there with that dash in down back 2.
Yeah. So I've seen Coop do that quite a bit. He does a knockdown, a kind of mid-range knockdown, and he goes for the flying cross chop forward 1+2. And because he does it from so far away, it hits so meaty that he gets mega plus frames after it. It's really interesting setup.
Does he space it so that it hits low or so that it
exactly? Yeah. It hits really late into the animation, so he's on at least plus God knows how much. It varies from being punishable to being plus heavily.
And if you do it at the absolute tip range, it counts as a low, so you have to block it low. You can't block it standing.
Right. Yep.
Oh, good at forward 3 out of the chain grab there.
Oh wow.
Oh, Atlas Hammer, no punish.
No punish.
Oh, he could have hop kicked the tsunami kicks as well. Okay,
yeah, and King's hop kick absolutely reaches.
Yeah, it does.
Ah, he's... Oh, good. Nice.
Oh, that was beautiful. Yep, that's game.
Good wall pressure with the back fours as well, made him panic. Oh, he needs to start maximising this punishment a little more. That was minus 14.
Yep. Not the hardest loop, and not the hardest of this punish as well, because the block spin's quite substantial.
Yeah. Very obvious animation as well. Let's see if he adjusts.
Although a great counter poke though, you can use King's full crouch down 4-2 if you do it instantly as a good counter poke against
from like mid range, you see any kind of wolf and you're in crouch, that's getting punished.
Yeah. exactly.
Ah, nice.
Okay, Warriors in 3.
He's getting slightly more confident in his playing it. Oh, nice break.
Good break, good break.
They're really using the timer in these rounds. 15 seconds left.
His consistency on breaking Giant Swing, aside from the first one he got hit by, has been so good that I wonder if Rem is just hitting one whenever he sees a throw with King.
I think so. I think the fear of the Giant Swing has got him hitting that one every time.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, that opens itself up to Muscle Buster's tombstones.
Yep.
It's difficult. It is difficult.
I mean, you can take two approaches, I guess, when playing against King, when dealing with the throws. You can try and, based on the environment, situation you're in, guess which likely throw is coming. You know, if his back to the wall, it's likely to be a Giant Swing. Your back to the wall, it could be a tombstone or a tier 1 twister. And base your throw break on that, with looking at the arms to some extent. Obviously, it's a lot tougher with King because of his Giant Swing and Shining Wizard looking so similar. Or you could be more predictive, avoid the throw altogether, some ducks, side steps, or fast pokes to stop it. And it seems like Rem is kind of just standing up, waiting for the throw and hoping to break the Giant Swing, which he has done consistently.
Generally, versus the King players I play against, they rely more so on the Shining Wizard / Giant Swing mix-up. Because they look so similar, especially if you can do a dash Giant Swing. So my preferred way of dealing with it with King, say I'm in a tournament, would be to try and beat the throws with sidestep, and then if a throw actually hits me and it's the Giant Swing Shining Wizard mix-up, I'll assume it's Shining Wizard because the forward's going to realign, so I'll 1+2 after sidestep because it should beat the Giant Swing.
Yeah,
that's how I deal with it, but there are ways around it still.
It's a good way of doing it. So 2-0 to Coop.
Yes. That's been a good showing so far. I'm quite impressed with this King.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's doing raw moonsault though. What was that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's even funnier that it worked. I was like, yo.
He had the read, I guess, especially because he wasn't pressing any buttons after the back fours when his back was to the wall.
Although that's kind of a curse in most Mishima players. I mean, take Heihachi out of the equation and most Mishima players sort of freeze up when you get right in their face.
And Kazuya, I guess, is lacking in some of the panic moves that other characters have. Doesn't have a reliable sway back kind of move. Doesn't have a lot with a built-in sidestep.
I mean, he's got his back 1+2, but it's not safe anymore, and it was never particularly good at evading anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't give him a lot of range, does it?
Exactly. I mean, you could make a case for his power crush, but even then, it's still kind of bad.
Yep.
No real crush options either.
A lot of the time they use instant while standing 1-2 just because of how fast Twin Pistons is, and it's a solid option. Oh, he's gone back to Feng. Interesting.
No, I agree with that, actually. Like, Kaz can do work, but I feel like he'd have to be more aggressive than he was playing him, so yeah. I don't think that style of Kazuya is going to work out here.
Yep. Coop is absolutely thriving on his hesitance to press buttons, so he needs to change that up. RC is absolutely rubbing his hands in glee at the prospect of a King mirror.
Yeah, if Coop can hear this, don't even bother with King against RC, just pick Jin. Don't even bother with it.
Oh, now he's really getting into it.
There we go, now we're in the Feng flow.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Oh, that was nice. And that's what we were talking about with Rem. Once he's in his flow, it becomes very difficult to stop.
Especially because Feng's options are so varied, you can't shut all of them down. You can limit it to maybe 3 or 4 different options, but that's 3 or 4 different ways Feng can kill you.
Absolutely. Oh, he didn't break it that time.
Oh, that's gonna hurt like hell.
The time when he needed to break it most. Okay, let's see what we got. Interesting. Standing 3.
That was actually better. To be fair, that was actually better for Coop though, that throw didn't do more damage, because if it had put Feng in rage, Feng could have gotten straight out of the walls by waking up straight into the rage drive barge.
True.
Space. Yeah, nice. No big risks. That down forward one. I hate Feng down forward one so much, it's so good. Oh, how the air!
Oh, it didn't quite capitalize, but still nice.
Oh, that was nice. Totally had a boygasm there. Good conversion on the counter hit back one.
Ah, good hop kick.
Oh, up a kick.
Oh wow, the setup.
The worst hop kick in the game as well. Okay, that was hard.
Pretty yes. He's in. Oh my god!
What? Game over.
That hit everybody watching. Oh my! It's the mental. It's the mental damage now. He's see if he can capitalize on it. Oh wow! Good read on the block, but
no punish again. That's what you get. Got to take the launches when they're given to you.
King can easily reach it. He doesn't need to rely on his wall standing move. He just use full crouch while forward, down forward 2.
Yep.
Slightly off axis, and he realised it.
There you go. That's sort of what I was talking about in beating giant swing with the sidestep. Although up forward 2 as well. Good game by Rem there. Well played.
Definitely more of the style we used to.
2-1 to Coop, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Mate, that Atlas hammer though. It's just as do you know what? It's just as well Rem won that match because the amount of mental damage.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could still see him reeling from it in the next round because he stood there and took a grab straight away with no movement, but he recovered really well. To be fair,
and I'm still feeling the damage.
Epic move choice at an epic time. So Coop has character options as well, but I don't think he'll switch. It's interesting. The evolution, the way Rem has kind of changed his game plan. He didn't really make any accommodations defensively. He just went ham and ran his game. And I wonder if he'll be able to keep that going for the full set, or Coop will do something to change it up. Yep, me too, Ash. I would be interested in seeing his Jin. I really like his Jin.
Get ready for the next battle.
Comes out, I suppose.
Josh, you still there? Your mic was a bit crackly there. Nope, I can't hear you.
Is it back?
Yeah, you're back now. Yeah, I got you now.
Okay, cool. Don't buy your headsets off eBay, people.
So he's sticking with King.
No, I agree with that, to be fair. For me, it was... They're trying to shut him down with the down forward 2. It's risky to play the down forward 2 game against Feng, though, because you're going to get back 1 so much if you want to sort of slug it on.
Oh, he missed it. Oh, not a good punish.
Okay.
They're creating whiffs, not capitalizing on them. Okay, good giant swing. One poke, finish it. You see the setup at the wall. Good read on the throw. Chopping at the ankle. Nope, that's not the punish. That's only minus 11. Josh, I think there's an echo coming from somewhere. Also, we can't hear you anymore. Really solid poking game now coming from Rem. Oh, nice while standing 3. Straight to the wall. He didn't have faith in the wall. Didn't go for the full wall combo. It's fine though. Feng absolutely excels at the wall. You can keep him there all day if you want to. He doesn't have to go for these crazy long-range setups. Oh, could have got a launch. Nice hit confirm. What's the setup? Another people's elbow. I like it. It's actually pretty safe on block, so why not? Nice crush. +2 on block. Wow. Big hit. Get to the wall. Shining Wizard. Oh, ground throw. Nice break. May have been worth going for the balcony break there. Oh, he's got the launch. What's the setup here? +8. Nice. Oh my god! Perfectly timed. Happened to go for a jab. Crushed him out.
There we go. I think I've got the headset working again. Are we back?
Yes, you're back now, yep.
Okay, cool. What did I miss?
Some really interesting action. He down back forward in from downtown with Feng, you know, the massive sweep. It just worked.
Brilliant. Okay.
Oh, they're just going.
Okay,
they're absolutely slugging at each other now. There's like the movement's gone out the window.
Oh, alley kicks!
Oh my god! Oh.
I love this. This is Rago King.
It is, yeah. They both said, "Fuck it." You know, forget clean Tekken, forget the movement. Big tumps, big slugs are coming out. Sweeps from all over the place.
Man told him all about Rago King. I love it.
Yep.
Oh, that was sick.
So 3-1 Coop. In danger of running away with it at this rate.
So what do you think for Rem at this point? Do you slug it out with Feng, or do you go for another character?
I think I would stick to it with Feng. I think the key is really playing it less risky when he's got the life lead. There's been a couple of situations where he's had kings back to the wall, or he's had a significant life lead, and he's still going for these crazy Rago setups. And that's the time where you switch it up and you play a slightly more keep out Feng. And he doesn't need to take those same risks. So I think more of a kind of in the moment thing, where at the start, go full bore, play your game, run your setups, get that damage early on, and then let him come to you. Let King take the risk. He's not great at breaking people down. If you can see the throws coming, you can make 1 or 2 correct reads when you've got the life lead and you've taken the round. So that's what I would suggest. But let's see if he does that.
What's the worst he's going to do to you down back 3 or something?
Exactly. The lows are a joke.
That's a pretty good set so far.
I mean, it's not been free for Coop at all, even though it's pretty one-sided score. The actual matches have been super close, and the rounds, you could tell by the fact that the rounds are going down to the 0 second almost every time, so, very tense.
Just comes down to clutch.
Yep.
Yeah. Although thinking about it, I haven't really seen any big combo conversions off of Rem's Feng so far either. I haven't seen anything making particularly good use of the wall, aside from the positional advantage.
That's true, and it's the same with Coop actually. It's not been a set about big combos at all, or big wall carries. It's really been kind of that odd hit there.
Oh, we're on my favourite stage. Let's go.
Best OST, best
yeah, excuse me while I just max the volume on my TV. There we go. We're all the way up 50. Let's
Controversial, but I think this is the best battle theme in any Final Fantasy.
It's up there. For me, it's definitely up there. Although not even the best battle theme in Final Fantasy 15, though. I mean, the game itself is terrible, but the soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah.
But in video, when you fight the Niflheim Empire, that soundtrack.
Right.
That's my favourite battle theme in 15.
Yeah, the OST is definitely the best thing about that game.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, back to this, and it's pretty much what we was. Oh, I love that throw. Oh, that throw makes no sense, but I love it.
It's like 50 damage, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's so chunky.
See, this is what we were talking about. This is what Rem needs to do. Go ham, just don't even let Coop get a chance to get started, and that's where he's had the most success.
And then when Coop's got no HP to play with, just do the oppressive safe pokes that don't do much damage, but they don't need to do much damage, they just need to shut King down.
Exactly.
Great use of the down two. That thing high crushes from so early in its animation as well.
Oh, that was nice.
Look at the back four. That was perfect.
Nice adjustment for the angle as well. Oh, perfectly done. Wow.
Round
So again, now we're seeing the barge placement.
Playing with a lot more confidence now.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Okay, we get a punish.
Really nice punish here.
For a
Could have gone for the easy
I
bar.
genuinely thought he'd missed the whip punish for a moment.
Yeah. It just shows how much recovery time there is on a whip on that.
Yeah, like a day.
Oh, nice down two again. Okay.
Oh, hop kicks him straight out of it.
saying he's had enough.
Sir.
Yep, need him in the chin. Okay. The setup, but he didn't fall victim to it. Yeah, he didn't rush in afterwards. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Clearly this is choreographed. Yeah. Oh, he keeps going for the Atlas Hammer. No.
Oh, okay. Yep, nicely shut down.
Yep. Interesting. 3-2.
Yeah. Ram playing like a wall that game. So 3-2 to Coop, I think.
Yep. But that was like a very quick match. I mean...
Yeah, he just got savaged.
Yep. It's interesting, the matches that Coop won were a lot more drawn out, almost battles of attrition. But when Rem wins, they're absolute steamroller matches. I wonder if that's having any kind of psychological effect on Coop.
I don't know, I think that just comes down to a player thing. I mean, do you not feel exactly the same way, say, if you were to play a set offline with Veggie? Do you know what I mean? Like, you either just about win or you get absolutely crushed. I think that's just a player thing. I don't know. I mean, it was a bad 3 rounds loss, but you know, it was overextending, so it's one of those.
Yeah.
No one better at killing you for swinging than Feng. Well, Steve, but otherwise.
They really need to sort out the lobbies in Tekken. All they needed to add was a spectator option for people in the lobby, and it would have been so much easier.
Yes. That they did. Although, not as bad as it used to be. I will say that. Not as bad as it used to be.
And they are adding some changes, aren't they? In tomorrow? No, actually in 2 days.
Yes.
In 2 days we get some practice mode settings in the warm-up area, so you can put counter hit on, you can put rage drive enabled. Now
this is how I know you don't get paid at the end of the month. I get paid on the last working day of every month, which obviously falls on the 28th. So to me, the 28th is not 2 days ago. To me, the 28th is midnight tomorrow. That's what it is.
It's true. I don't get paid at the end of the month.
It is not 2 days away. It is midnight tomorrow.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, Feng stage, okay.
Oh, I love this stage. The amount of touch of death combos that were in Tekken 5 on this stage was insane. Every character had one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. T5 was just before I started. I say just before I started playing Tekken, right at the end of Tekken 6, like maybe the last month of it.
Right. Which is pretty much when I stopped playing.
The OGs telling me about how bust every character was. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it was great.
That is game balance. If one character's broken, break every other character.
That's the way I like it. That's how ST works. It's great.
Yeah, same. That's how it's fun.
Rem going back to kind of more cagey playstyle. We'll see if it works. He wasn't terribly successful doing this before. Okay, that was nice.
To be fair, I ain't got a problem with that. That was nice.
No duck.
Okay. Yeah, he needs to start representing the down that 1-2 or he is going to get one.
Yeah.
Okay, good cancel hit on the jab.
Coop definitely playing with a lot more hesitance now.
great whiff punish.
Oh, that must have been an input error.
And this is the ultimate tackle. Beats all of this. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Good damage.
I think that's guaranteed, isn't it?
It seems to be, yeah. Oh, I think you can Tekken jab, actually. No, I'm not sure it is.
Well, I know with Geese you can stand up into a mid parry, and that really upsets the King community, but...
Round 3. Fight.
otherwise.
Ah, he blocked it low. Very nice.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, it spaced it perfectly for the low hit, but Rem saw it coming. That's unfortunate,
nice
actually, because spacing that to that sweet spot is actually really difficult.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, great counter. Okay, Rem's making a statement now.
Yeah, and Coop really, it's you know, what we talked about, he has slightly, it seems, taken his foot off the gas. And he needs to regroup mentally.
Yep. Okay, I disagree with you earlier, but I think, okay, maybe now possibly think about a character switch.
Or even just a kind of mental reset, right? Take this time in between. And this is a really interesting dynamic of this league, which wouldn't be the case offline. You get this massive gap between matches, which is both, you know, depending on the player, it's a positive or a negative. But it is an opportunity to really assess and take stock of what happened and what you can change and what you can do differently.
Load up Tekken chicken in the matches between. Frame data.
Yep.
which we're totally not doing. Rolls eyes.
It's because we know all the frame data by heart for every character.
You might, I fucking don't. No, do you know what? I know all the frame data for every mission with plus Geese. That's probably about it.
Right. I know it for the characters I play, and that's it.
Yeah. Other than that, it's only really block punishment. As far as like the nuances, and you know, it's +4 if it's +6.
Sure, exactly.
Generally.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thinking about frame data, I normally think like little plus, big plus, or mega plus. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and that's really all you need to know. Or even little plus is the copy pasta has begun in the stream chat. I see. Even if it's just if it's neutral or even -1 or 2, that's kind of all in the same range, right? You know, it's prime for a Magic 4 afterwards or a sidestep afterwards.
Yeah. Oh my god, what's happened to the stream chat?
So
Get ready for the next battle.
he's obviously got a notepad document where he's saved all of these.
Love it. Oh, this man should get paid for his spam.
And partners in crime, Xanthan and the genius. Literally only here to troll the stream.
I think he's trolling you, actually, looking at it, not the
Yeah,
stream.
no, it is. Yeah, it's specifically. I think that would have come up regardless of who was playing or who was on commentary. They've just got this on their notepad
for real?
document.
Okay. Okay, so we've got to switch to Jin.
Oh, this is what I was quite interested in seeing. Let's see if
I'm
this is the
gonna
change
throw
needed.
this out there because I was a Jin main for 5 years. This is actually a really funny matchup because every Feng player in the world is convinced that Jin wins this free. Every
Right.
Jin player in the world is convinced that Feng wins this free.
They're actually fairly similar in a lot of ways. You know, a lot of good
Yeah, they
evasive options, long range pokes, good lows.
Yeah, exactly. They basically play the same meta. But whereas Jin gets the better block punishment, Feng gets the better neutral.
Right.
But when you play against like people who made these characters and they actually run this match, there's nothing but hate. Like they just spend the whole set moaning about each other's characters.
Yeah,
Brilliant. Okay, great forward 4, good conversion. Oh no, another back 2-1 there, and you would have got a kill.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Alright, it still takes the game. Okay, making this forward 4 safe, doesn't block the low though, and pop kick because why not? Okay, back
Forward
10 mix-ups.
fours are
Oh, what a
coming out.
barge!
Yeah.
Nicely done. not doing a whole lot, but just straight into that forward 4 again. That forward 4's putting a lot of work in. It's always going to, but I don't know, if I was Rem, I'd start thinking about maybe at range 2 going for a couple of like empty Kempo steps.
Yeah.
If he does throw out the 4, he's going to come straight into the into Kempo 2. Great barge afterwards. Good launch though. Mix with the wall. Bad barge, but no punish. Okay, safe on block. Oh, okay. Where was the combo? Closing it out. 2-1 on Coop. Just gotta put to bed now. Okay, got this pressure. With the forward 2 not challenged, should be looking for that with can-cans. Feng doesn't give you a lot of opportunity to whip punish him as Jin, but when he does, you need a full launch out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that was +4 kind of full crouch, I think. Good break. No way out of that. Oh, sidestep 4, I called it. With a different character like 5 games ago, I still called it. Great duck on that down back one as well. He was woken up by the look of it. No! Yeah. Oh! This man will not finish his combos. Is this going to kill? I don't think it is. Be alive just barely, I think. Good patience. Okay, hell sweep. And no combo again. I know what he's going for. He's doing the Season 2 combo, about 4-2-3, but he was just a little bit too early. That's when you get the 10-hit combo as a...
Right.
Okay, up 4-2 around the hop kick. Nice. These barges are starting to look suspect. Okay. He follows it up. Galaxy Brain Feng takes it. That was sick. See, that's the sort of thing that you know that works only against somebody who knows how to fight this matchup so well. Because like if you've just read up on Feng, you're always going to block the mid. But obviously, because of the combo and what Feng's actually fishing for, you're never ever blocking the third hit. That was nice.
Wow, so Coop has pulled, Rem has pulled it back all the way.
Yes,
very
4-3 on match point now. Although that was actually a really good match with Jin. It was just Coop's combos.
Yeah, he didn't mess a lot up. he didn't finish his plate with the combos, and he didn't capitalize on a couple of big whiffs, which, like you were saying, they're not going to be coming along very often. You better be ready with your max damage.
Yeah, exactly.
And it doesn't always have to be, electric hook fist every time. Just get something on it, but don't let it get away for free.
Now, a lot of people will use either hop kick or dodge fist for their whiff punishment. I'll throw this out there. I'm a big advocate of doing gang cans, especially if you're off axis, because gang cans is -19 on block, but it tracks fully to both sides. If they've whiffed in your face, they're getting hit by it.
Has surprising good forward range as well, and sidestep can-cans is always going to be a legitimate tactic.
Yeah, until it gets blocked. and then you just feel like a fool.
But the while standing 2 as well at kind of sweep distance it has a lot of forward range. Useful.
That's a thought actually. Jin's while rising 2 is 14 frames, so it is launch punish. So Feng's low shoulder is launch punishable versus Jin.
Yeah,
thinking about it.
Such a great while standing move.
It's actually it actually gives you a lot more time than you would think for Jin's combo afterwards. Like the amount of free time Jin has to get that first hit in after the while rising 2 launch. It's almost akin to a class 1 launcher.
Oh wow!
In terms of what Jin can get, like he can get a guaranteed big hop kick after it as filler.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Although I will say I didn't see Coop really testing Rem's knowledge aside from rinsing forward 4. I'm a big fan of Jin's crouching demon stance game, especially in Season 2 now that you can go into it off of 3-1. And obviously you can use the back 1 transition as a sort of back sway. You can use the down 1+2 to high crush.
I'd love to see some CDS 1+2 just to see how he reacts to that. I mean, when you get popped in the face with that, it tells you a lot about the other guy, how he reacts to dealing with that.
And it's much better than in Tag 2 as well. Like, it still has Tag 2's pushback, but it used to be -17 on block. It's only -13 now. I don't think at range Feng could even barge it. I might be wrong there, though. that being said, I'd be surprised if the move were to be thrown out, I'd be very surprised to see Feng barge it first try, even if he wasn't main.
Yeah, exactly.
Counter hit on the sidestep combo, but jump over and do it the other side. Doesn't want to take the wall though.
Oh, what?
Okay, back one. Oh no, unblockables! No! Oh, Coop, what are you doing? You could have like parried that into death.
That's true. He hasn't implemented the parry much at all.
Oh, it's so good. Well, it's so good against unblockables. Okay, going for the 50-50, but okay, no mix-up.
Oh, there we go. Exactly what we were saying. CDS 1+2. Yep.
Yep.
Round 2.
People either deal with that or they don't.
If your opponent blocks Jin's forward 4 and they go into and Jin goes into Demon Stance, if it does 1+2, I believe it beats 14 frames or slower.
Yeah, and obviously crushes jabs as well.
Yeah, I mean, as Feng, if you ever see Jin go forward 4, if he goes into Demon Stance, if you do back 4, Jin can do nothing about it. He just has to cancel and block, and that shuts it down entirely. But if they want to play against it with something a little bit more elaborate and more damage, so that's when the 1+2s open themselves up. Good counter hit. Messes up the cancel, but you still get a combo with that as Jin. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Reset. Good.
Straight into rage out. Will it kill? I think it will.
That probably would kill. It was early hit in the combo.
Oh, he's still alive. Wow.
Okay. Oh! Floats him. That's game.
Oh
no!
My
He's done
god.
it too late. He's done it too late. I thought he'd done that too slowly.
Yeah, no, same. I was like, why not just go for the easy finish? But he got it.
Oh. God, there was some cleansing.
Oh, great punish.
Yep. -15 on block. Good old James Brown. Okay, season 2 combo.
Oh, man. Nice. Oh, he misses the extra damage.
Unfortunate. Okay, Remy's not being deterred though. Okay, just shifting away. Mid-range.
There's a forward 4 coming. Question of when. There it is.
To be fair, I'd use the threat of the forward 4 just as license. Just go in and just go in with Godfist there.
I think that is the meta, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, wow.
No, it feels like it was a new thought, but it wasn't built up on him. That would have been a wall bounce anyway.
One of the best wall bounce moves in the game.
Combo anyway. Man's dead. No, we're still doing the combo.
Oh, great side step.
Are you one of those? Are you one of these that ragdolls the corpse full combo?
Oh, obviously, you have to. Instant shining wizard after the round's finished.
Good lad. I just talked about it earlier. Actually, we just seen it there. Feng went for quarter forward 1, Jin blocks and got the launch finish, and should get a nice wall combo here.
Oh, it's slightly misjudged.
Yep, I was unlucky.
Closed it out though.
Okay, yep, it's locked out.
So down to last game. Wow. What a set.
This has actually been really, really good.
Yeah, super competitive.
Yes. No, it's a funny one because if you look at the actual League 2 leaderboard, it's a really fiercely contested group.
Yeah, and this is the division I was most worried about. I thought that I may have got the balance slightly wrong in Division 2, but it seemed like people are just kind of almost counteracting each other's style. So even if you feel like one player may be stronger against a certain player's style, it just comes out and you end up getting a really tight set like this.
Yes, definitely. And also, I've noticed in Division 2 there's a lot of players making niche characters, if that makes sense.
Yeah. There's Lily's in there.
You've got Dom playing as Master Raven. You've got we've got King in there. We've got a couple of Kings in there actually. There's Feng, obviously. Well, not exactly niche, but there's Feng. There's a Lily player. Justin Xavier probably going to play Leo.
Or Ling. He's been learning Ling again recently.
Great. More Ling show you. I hate Ling so much.
I could tell. I could hear the enthusiasm in your voice.
It is interesting though, because if you look at League 1, you're seeing a lot of the Season 2 meta being mained by players for whatever reason. You know, it's not like we've picked these characters because they were the meta; they just sort of became it. Whereas you still see in like the sort of like not quite top 5, but around there. You see it a lot more in it. There's, you know, you've got Josh A with his lore as well. That's going to be a problem for a lot of players.
Definitely, yeah. Recently had a great showing against Shimmer, who didn't pick lore.
No, he played Gigas. Why is Shimmer playing Gigas?
Because he's an idiot. That's why. He's just, I mean, he doesn't have the time to commit to really getting good with the lore again, so he'd rather have fun with characters like
but he
this.
already did that. He's been doing it for about 20 years now.
Yeah.
Come on. It's not even get good, it's just stay in shape.
Yeah, he doesn't even do that. So, I think he's just bored. He's finally bored of lore. It took a long, long time, but he's finally bored of lore.
Just blows my mind. I mean, I felt like it was kind of waning a little bit in Tag 2, like, because I used to play a lot in Nottingham, as you would imagine. I've played a lot against Shimmer's Law and also Zai's.
Yeah.
And towards the end of Tag 2, I definitely felt like Zai was the more dangerous of the two Law players. But,
yeah, he's
Shimmer's
definitely
always
taken the
been
mantle.
Yeah.
So, last game, let's see what happens. We're sticking with Jin.
All the chips.
Oh.
All the marbles on the line. Good finish. Good finish.
And
Okay,
again,
whipping
getting a bit
hot kicks
desperate
now.
with his hot kicks, yeah.
Yep. Just a little bit. He's going to try and brute force it by the looks of it. That's good news
Oh.
for Coop. He just needs to rely on his back dash and his forward four and not run into back ones.
Yeah, he should have had Kankangs ready for that barge.
Yeah, Rem's already taken the initiative. Coop's going to have to adapt to this. Okay, plus frames. Yep.
Nice use
Yep.
of the plus frames, definitely, yeah.
Used to be launch punishable, now only minus 12. Thank you, Harada-san. He didn't even need that buff. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Great low parry. Okay, let's see a wall combo, please. Okay,
There we
second
go.
sword. Yes.
Yeah.
Fourth sword again. No.
Oh, nice back one.
Yep. Second 7 engine change, getting counter hit out of the throw.
Oh, he should have had a bigger punish, but who cares? He got the forward pull.
No. That's actually for the best, to be fair. If he'd have gone for a cancel, the wall carries a bit awkward at that range.
Ah.
Round 3.
Nice change there as well in the down forward 144. Rem went for a duck. Tried to end it. It's one step ahead. Okay, so Rem's going to make a bit of a comeback right now. Coop's pretty much tied up. Let's see if Rem can change his playstyle about a bit. There we go. Nicely done. Back force to shut down the forward four. Should have repped it again.
Yeah.
Just keep it. That's too crazy. Okay, he's going to survive. He will live. Hellsweep
Going
mix
for
up,
the
maybe?
Oki. Oh, wow!
Damn, what are you saying? He didn't even need to rage out. He's just telling him about himself.
Fuck it, why not, right? Just do it. Oh, okay, let's see what effect that has. That was an interesting
that was
finish to the
jokes.
round.
I wanted to see a key charge after that. I wanted
Yeah.
to see total no respect.
It feels like that kind of set now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did. Mr. Barge earlier on there. Do you remember the 1+2 whiffed entirely? Even on block kills, 3 Barge bang. Unfortunate. Coop's ducking quite a lot now, actually.
Yeah. Feels like he's got a read on something.
Yeah. Well,
So the amount of times that while standing forward into forward forwards it counts it is just ridiculous.
well
It looks...
the thing is, while Rising Force so plus, you can't sidestep, so you can't sidestep, you can't duck, you can't attack, you just have to take the forward four.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Okay,
On the
Mr.
verge of
Finish.
death!
I think Coop's got this.
Oh,
Yep.
close
Close it
enough.
out with down forward one. Great set, though.
Yeah, amazing set. Really tight, really well played. Good adjustment from both players.
Division 2 showing up. That was some good play.
Yeah, really. I mean, you cannot call who will come out top on this division. We haven't seen all the players play yet, but
it's like the championship in football. It's a lottery.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
but we're getting really tight sets. I don't think any set's been 5-0 in any division so far.
No,
So-
nothing free so far. 5-2, I think, was the worst.
Yeah,
And even then, I watched that set back, and that was a close one.
absolutely. Yeah.
That's been a great start to the league so far. Now, the question that I've got to ask: when are you updating the leaderboards?
So the spreadsheet should be up to date. The website, blame SPD for that because he updates the website and whenever he
I'm gonna
feels
blame
like
him.
updating it. Yeah, but the spreadsheet should be up to date, and if that's not, definitely
Oh,
let me
okay,
know.
perfect.
I can do that straight
So
away.
use the spreadsheet as my reference rather than that. Okay, cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sweet. Will do.
But yeah, Ed, do you want to shout out any social media links if you want people to follow anything on Twitch? Now's the time.
Twitch TV, my stream is ed_sim, Electronic Dojo Sim. I will be doing a bit of a ranked grind over this week. I'm going to be putting some more work into my Mishimas. Tonight at 11 o'clock, got a set against AZG for life in League One.
Oh yes.
I'm expecting that to go 5-4, and honestly, I don't know which way it's going to go. So that should be a good set. If anyone's up, that'll be 11 PM. Other than that, I'll see you guys around.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll be around to stream that, so feel free for one of you to stream it on your Twitches, and I'll just grab the VOD off you guys whenever.
I got one of my boys who's good for streaming. I've got somebody in mind for that.
Cool.
Shout outs to RC.
Perfect. Okay, good stuff. And yeah, just follow us on all the social media channels, Midlands Tekken, on everything: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc., etc. Cool. Thanks, Josh, and I will catch you soon.
Cheers, Azido. See you in the league.
See ya.